We've been walking for hours. We've got to quicken our pace. The Lich King is defenseless without us.
I left many of my warriors at Icecrown before I came to find you, Death Knight. They will hold the line for as long as they are able.
Tell me, where are all of your people? Shouldn't there be Nerubians around here, undead or otherwise?
I've been wondering about that myself. Something must have driven them all off.
We did, you rotting bastards! We've been watching you all along!
Muradin's dwarves. Impossible. Doesn't anyone stay dead anymore?
We've been wandering this forsaken land ever since you killed Muradin and left us to rot, Arthas. Our leader, Baelgun, led us into the ruined city to survive. But there's no way we're letting you in.
We have no time for these games. Sapphiron, attack! Well done, mighty Sapphiron. I wish we could take you with us, but the confines of the Dark Earth are no place for you.
The Lich King's time is running short. We must hurry.
This is more like it.
For Kazmatan!
Frostmourne.
A pipe for every ghoul you blast!
This is more like it. Ah, at last.
Set off the charges! Blow the bridge before they get across!
No! Stop them before they...
That was for Muradin. Now you'll never get across.
There are other passages through the labyrinth, Death Knight. We will find another way.
Famous coward. You will know endless torment.
I serve only the frozen throne. Indubitably.
Finally. Ah, at last. Gold. We should take this with us. Frostmourne hungers.
Time is fleeting.
Finally. Ah, at last. Finally. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Ah, at last. These Nerubians are your kin. Why are they hostile to us?
Many of us who fell during the War of the Spider were brought back to serve the Lich King. These warriors, however, never died. Foolishly, they still fight to liberate Nerub from the Scourge.
More gold. This might help us later. Ah, at last. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. Finally. This place looks like an old storage silo. It's a dead end, Anub'arak.
There must be a hidden passage somewhere. We Nerubians were crafty engineers in our time.
Your pain shall be legendary. You will know endless torment. Frostmourne hungers. Faithless coward. Finally.
This is an ancient Nerubian hoarding cell. We kept most of our treasures hidden in chambers like this. The passage to the lower depths lies just beyond this room.
Great. As long as we're here, we can take some of these items with us. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Now, Frostmourne. You will know endless torment. Finally. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers.
My might cannot be matched. By Nerub.
Ah, at last. Finally. Faithless coward.
I serve only the frozen.
Frostmourne hungers.
Don't even try it, you bastard! That there treasure belongs to the dwarves!
This treasure belongs to the Lich King, little creature. We, his servants, shall take what we will.
Finally.
Glory to the Scourge.
Frostmourne hungers. More gold. Take all you can carry.
King. By Nerub. I serve only the frozen throne.
This is more like it. Finally.
This is for Muradin, you bastards!
Ah, at last. Finally. This is more like it.
I have heard the summons.
Ah, at last. This is more like it. Finally. Ah, at last. Finally. Frostmourne.
It's them! Blast them!
This is more like it. Finally. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. This is more like it. Finally.
Damned undead! Slay them all!
Your pain shall be legendary. Ah, at last. Finally. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. I'll make sure you suffer.
Shoot anything that shuffles or skitters!
Ah, at last. This is more like it. Ah, at last.
You rang.
This is more like it. Finally. This is more like it.
I serve only the frozen throne. You'll see. Time is fleeting. I have heard the summons. Indubitably. By Nerub.
Ah, at last. This is more like it.
I remember you, evil prince. You're the one that killed poor Muradin.
Get over it already.
I won't let you through this door, traitor. The recent quakes have awakened dark things under the ice. Ancient, horrid things. We vowed to keep them locked where they are.
We'll take our chances, dwarf. We're going through that door, one way or another. Finally. This is more like it. Ah, at last. Ah, at last.
Inventory is full.
Finally.
Speak. Indubitably.
Frostmourne
Time
hungers.
is fleeting.
Ah, at last. Finally. Ah, at last. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Finally. This is more like it. The air smells awful in here. Something doesn't feel right.
If the dwarf's story was true, there's no telling what awaits us in the darkness. This stairwell leads into the heart of the old Nerubian Empire. We must be cautious.
By all means. You first.